In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to count days, months, or years between dates in Excel using the DATEDIF function. To follow along, open your Excel workbook and make sure you have two dates entered in separate cells. For example, you might have a start date in one column and an end date in the next. These dates should be real Excel dates, not text. If they're left aligned or look like text, you may need to re-enter them or change the cell format to date, so Excel can calculate with them properly. Now, click on an empty cell where you want the result to appear. This will be the cell that shows the difference between your two dates. We'll use the DATEDIF function, which stands for date difference. Even though it doesn't appear in Excel's formula suggestions, it still works and is very handy. Type an equal sign, then DATEDIF, and open a parenthesis. The first thing Excel needs is the start date, so click on the cell that holds your earlier date. Then type a comma and select the cell with your end date. It's important that the end date is the later date. If it's earlier than the start date, the formula will return an error. After the second comma, you'll add a unit in quotation marks to tell Excel what you want to calculate. For the number of full days between the two dates, type D. Your formula will look something like equal DATEDIF, start cell, end cell, D. Press enter, and Excel will return the total number of days. If you want the number of complete months instead, change that last argument to M. This counts full months between the dates and ignores leftover days. For full years, use Y as the unit. This will tell you how many complete years fall between your start and end dates. There are also mixed units you can use for more detailed breakdowns. For example, YM gives you the number of remaining months after full years have been removed, and MD shows remaining days after removing complete months. These are useful when you want a more human-readable result, like someone's exact age in years, months, and days. As a quick tip, always double-check that both date cells are valid and that you haven't accidentally swapped the start and end dates. If you see an error like a negative number or something that doesn't make sense, check the input dates and the unit you used. Once you're comfortable, try using DATEDIF in different cells to compare various date ranges, whether it's project timelines, employee tenures, or age calculations.